You may find as you're working in Blackboard that there are some things that are different, some new features that have been added, and some things that have just in general been changed. In July, Blackboard did an upgrade, and so in the process of that upgrade, some changes were made. One specific feature that I want to point out to you is the mass due date change. Gone are the days where you need to go into each assignment and change its individual due date. You can now change multiple assignments' due dates all in the same place. If you go down to your control panel and select Class Tools, you will now see an option that says Set Grade Center Due Dates. You want to select that. And it's going to open up to a page with all of your assignments and what their due date was previously. The first thing you want to do is click on where it says a due date. That way it arranges it by its current due date. It will automatically at the top put assignments that either did not have a due date to begin with or that were not included in one of your marking periods. So you'll want to scroll down through that until you reach the stuff that says marking period 1. And you're going to notice that, for the most part, with every once in a while an occasional exception, you're going to see the assignments in the order in which they were assigned. So, as you can see, here we have all of the assignments that were assigned for August 31st, 2012. This makes it significantly easier to just go in and change multiple assignment due dates. Simply click on the calendar. The double arrows help you jump forward an entire year, so you do not need to jump month by month, which is what this arrow does. Select the new due date. You'll notice that exclamation mark, that just means that it has not been saved. If you have multiple assignments that you're going to assign the same due date, it's then very easy to just do a copy and a paste. And you can go through and very quickly change the assignments that you have set. We reach the next assignment, we press the calendar, we jump forward a year, and we give it its new date. Make sure after you've made your changes, you choose Submit. I would not suggest changing all of your due dates at the same time. I would go through, I would change maybe 15 or 20, click Submit, and then go back through and continue changing. Just in case you are changing large numbers, it might freeze the system. So better to go in smaller chunks of 15 or 20, but really a great time saver for you. It's really important this year that you do change your assignment due dates, because from the student end, they have a function where they can now pull up a calendar, and on that calendar, we'll just give this a moment to load, it's going to show all of the students' assignments that they have due for each day. Not only does it show them all of the assignments, it color codes them by class. So for instance, this class has 3 assignments due this day, there are 2 assignments due for this class this day, there are 5 assignments total due on this day, and so it really helps them keep themselves organized. Another nice thing about the calendar feature, they can select the assignment that they want to complete, and they can go directly to the assignment from their calendar. So it is really important that you are changing your due dates this year. For those of you who may not have in the past, some people like to do announcements. In the past that wasn't a big deal, but this year I'm going to be really emphasizing the use of this calendar. So please, please be sure that you're changing your assignment due dates. As I said, it's much easier than it used to be by using that Set Grades area. You are also going to find that some students are giving you comments instead of submissions. It's because from their end it has changed. So if you start getting blank submissions but assignments submitted in the comments area and things look a little bit strange when you open up their submission, just either direct them to me or remind them that when they make their submission, they need to actually click on Type Submission in order to put their work in the box. And again, if they're struggling with that, you can always direct them to me and I'll gladly help them out with that. As always, if you have any questions on any of the new features, please let me know.